Hello, and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek. I'm Mikey G, and it's Thursday, February 16th. Tesla has been forced to recall all vehicles equipped with the full self-driving beta, as the NHTSA believes that it may cause crashes. As is the norm, the fix will be issued through a software update instead of an actual deployment of physical labor. The issue is over what the administration believes is a serious risk that it may cause crashes. They have listed the following concerns. Number 1, traveling or turning through certain intersections during stale yellow traffic light. Number 2, the perceived duration of the vehicle's static position at certain intersections with a stop sign, particularly with the intersection being clear of any other road users. And number 3, adjusting the vehicle's speed while traveling through certain variable speed zones based on detected speed limit signage or the vehicle's speed offset setting that is adjusted by the driver. And negotiating a lane change out of certain turn-only lanes to continue traveling straight. Now, the remedy to the recall is another software update. The NHTSA doesn't go into the specifics of the update other than saying that it must improve upon those behaviors. Now, considering that Tesla was already improving upon the system, it might be hard to differentiate between a regular old update and the use of the bureaucratic recall word to achieve the same thing. Now, using the term so often could go one of two ways. It could be a boy who cried wolf scenario, or a death by 1,000 cuts scenario. What do you think? According to a new complaint with the U.S. National Labor Relations Board, Tesla has fired dozens of employees at Gigafactory New York after a new unionization effort was launched this week. As we reported earlier this week, workers at Gigafactory New York, where almost 1,000 workers perform data annotation for self-driving efforts, announced their intent to unionize. Countermeasures have now been taken, as Tesla has reportedly fired dozens of employees at the plant, including several who were linked to the effort. Bloomberg reports on the complaint, saying, quote, "In a filing with the U.S. National Labor Relations Board, the Union Workers United accused Tesla of illegally terminating the employees in retaliation for union activity and to discourage union activity." Now, the union asked the Labor Board to seek a federal court injunction to prevent irreparable destruction of employee rights resulting from Tesla's unlawful conduct, as they call it. Now, while they claim that the firings are illegal, the union organizers at Gigafactory New York claim that they are helping the effort. Sarah Constantino, a worker on the autopilot team in New York and a member of the union committee, said, quote, "It's pretty clear the message they're sending. They're trying to scare us. And it's really, I think, backfiring on them. It has really opened people's eyes to the fact that this is why we need a union." Tesla's move to open its Supercharger network to non-Tesla electric car owners is splitting the owners' community in two, with some of them feeling upset that it will negatively affect the ownership experience. Others note that the move is entirely aligned with Tesla's mission. Since the announcement yesterday, we received several emails from Tesla owners who believe that onboarding more vehicles will negatively affect the experience by increasing traffic at supercharger stations. Additionally, some Tesla investors are not happy about the move since they believe it will remove the supercharger network as an exclusive benefit for the brand. One Tesla owner went as far as claiming that it's not fair since early Tesla owners paid for Tesla's deployment of the network while non-Tesla EV owners did not. However, the majority of Tesla owners and fans appear to be on board with the move since it does align with Tesla's mission, which is to accelerate the advent of electric transportation and renewable energy. Elon Musk made it clear that he would consider the mission a success if it can not only contribute directly to accelerating that goal, but also indirectly by forcing the rest of the auto industry to move to electric vehicles. Tesla is attempting to get owners of older Model S and X vehicles with unlimited supercharging benefits to upgrade to a new car with an enticing offer. Tesla has started reaching out to them, the vehicles that were made before September of 2018, and also some of the features were introduced sporadically, and they are offering them an extra $5,000 on their trade-in when they buy a new Model S or X. Since Tesla has updated vehicles through the years, older Teslas normally suffer from being behind the curve, but in this case, free unlimited charging could be tough to give up, depending on how often the vehicle is being used. This is particularly interesting since the offer seems to be for any trim level. Volkswagen's best-selling SUV, the Tiguan, will live on in the electric age. The new electric SUV will be built at Volkswagen's main plant in Wolfsburg and is reported to be called the ID.Tiguan. Volkswagen noted that the electric version will be based on Volkswagen's improved MEB Plus platform. The news comes just a day after insider sources told Autocar that Volkswagen had completely redesigned the ID.2, hinting that it could carry the iconic Golf branding into the EV era, of course called the ID Golf. Volkswagen has made significant investments that may come to fruition by the end of the decade in EV deployment. In the meantime, vehicles like these will be filling the gap. The state of New Jersey is heading to zero emissions. All new cars sold in the state of New Jersey will have to be zero emissions from 2035, as Governor Phil Murphy announced yesterday. New Jersey joins New York, California, and the European Union in ending new gas vehicle sales by the same date. Also announced was that the state will put $70 million in new grant funding towards medium and heavy-duty electric vehicle adoption. Other announcements regarded clean energy in the state, which has moved the goal from sourcing 100% electricity from clean energy now to the year 2035. In today's community comment found on YouTube, Eric Linneman says, "I remember when you were trying to get your subscribers over 1,000 so that YouTube monetized the channel. It's time to start planning your celebration when you hit 10,000, then 50,000, then your silver plaque for 100,000. Thanks as always for the informative and honest news presentation." Thank you very much, Eric. I remember those days as well. Some 2 years ago, I would scarcely see over 50 views on a particular episode. It wasn't terribly encouraging at the time, but we persisted. And now we're at the point where it would be strange to see less than 1,000 per video, and it's very normal to see over 2,000. If the rate of recent growth continues, then 2 years from now, this milestone might seem rather quaint. We'll get there with community support from viewers like you. Thank you very much for your comment, Eric. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.